Hey everyone, it's Emily Waldo with Wreaths by Waldo. I'm finally back home. Oh my gosh, I've been gone for like 9 days. It was a really fun trip because I really got to bond with my son and hang out with my mother-in-law. It was kind of crazy. I can maybe go into it while we design here. We had an animal bite turn into something scary, so that kind of extended my trip a little bit further. But hey everyone, hi Wendy, how are you doing? Hey Tonda and Melanie. I'm excited, and I know you guys are excited too because I'm seeing the carts right now. We have probably some of my fancy, it's more the fancy side, I'm just letting you know now. Some of the fanciest bejeweled sprays we're gonna be getting in for this season. All this just came in from Direct Export, one of my favorite vendors. And we did sell quite a bit of product like this last year, and I did not get high enough quantities. So this year we did do better. I already see that some of the beaded fruit is maybe gonna go really, really quick, but let me go into how this live is going to work. Hey, Marion. So this is kind of like our higher end picks. Like these are super rigid, strong, beautiful. They're like hard plastic. So like, it's like a bejeweled, literally all jeweled with all these different gem, pomegranate, bejeweled goodness. Anyways, we have a bunch of different colors. How tonight's live is gonna work is that if you like anything I'm showing you, so for example, this beautiful spray that I've got in my hand right here, if I can find it, where is it? Hold on, where is it? Let me go to the other one. Let's start with this one. I might have not uploaded it to the live, which is gonna make me really upset at myself. But we got this one, and this one's actually, in my opinion, just as beautiful, and it's got 3 beaded pieces here. If you would like to purchase this red magnolia leaf spray, and again, it's all this crazy, super thick, beautiful pieces here. Hi, Cindy, how are you doing tonight? All you have to do is comment sold 120. So you can kind of see it laying above my head right here, sold 120 red magnolia leaf spray. I'm gonna show everything by color tonight. If, let's say you want 2 of these, you'll comment sold 120, sold 120. And you can comment from Facebook, Instagram, wreathsbywaldo.com, or our app, which is Wreaths by Waldo in the App Store. We do free shipping on orders above $125 after discount and before taxes. So a lot of you guys have already joined. We could talk about the private group because the private group is officially open via website. It will be open via app soon, but we can kind of talk about it in a bit. So if you're interested in joining, go ahead and type in waldoholidayclub.com. I know I just talked about a million different things at once. If you're brand new here, thank you so much for joining. But let's get into kind of showing things by color. I want to show things, I want to start with red, because I think this one's obviously going to be the most, it's going to be the most used color, obviously, for 2026, for any Christmas, basically. I'm going to go to the pomegranate. Boom. Beaded fruit has definitely been in this year. Thanks, Jace. I got you, Candace. Here, it's literally waldoholidayclub.com. I probably should have waited to go over like that and this separately. It's so much goodness all at once. That's just me and my squirrel brain. I've got here, a beaded fruit has definitely been a huge trend back in what I saw in December for what you're gonna see in your boutiques this year. So we do have a triple pomegranate pick. Again, it's like super rigid, super strong. Comes with 1 big pomegranate and 2 small ones. And it is an iced pomegranate spray. So we have it here in red. This one here is sold 124. And we actually have it in a couple different colors. I'll get into the other colors in a bit. But let me show you some of the other beautiful red items we have to match. I do have a greenery spray, which is exciting. Yes, Tammy. So it's waldoholidayclub.com. Whenever you first go to it, it's gonna have like a sign up option. You sign up, it'll hit you with, this is like my private subscriber group, which I need to do a whole separate live on what's gonna be in the group because it's very similar to the old group. But let me get through this live first, and then we could talk about the group at the end. How about that? We will separate one for the other. But I've got here a beautiful cedar spray with some red berries. So again, if you are decorating your Christmas tree, we really recommend layering multiple sprays together like this to create a big impact on your tree. And let's say you have a huge tree, you might need like a dozen of these, but then you could pair a beautiful hot red velvet ribbon with that and maybe pair it with some gold poinsettias or magnolias. So that's how it works, in my opinion. That's why I love these sprays because, like I said, they're really rigid and really easy to tie in right there onto your Christmas tree or into your designs as well. So we have the red cedar berry spray sold 125. We have the pomegranate sold 124. And Let's keep it moving. We have a Real Touch. To me, it's a Christmas hydrangea, okay? That's what I'm gonna call it. This is sold $128, and it is 19 inches tall. The actual head itself, closer to 6 inches, and it's a deep, deep red with a little bit of a burgundy center, and again, it's a Real Touch flower. This would be beautiful in a tree. I even wanna see this kind of going across, making like a hydrangea sort of garland. And it is a little bit of a deeper red. So in my opinion, a lot of this is gonna be bright red. I would pair this maybe with more of like a burgundy color, but we will be designing with this for sure. Okay, red over there. Let's talk about some berries. We were able to get more iced berries in. A beautiful, beautiful rigid spray. And if you guys have the Raz ones, these are very similar. So I actually think they would match very nicely. I don't know which one is bigger. To be honest with you, I don't even know how much we still have in stock of the Raz ones. So this might be your second chance at getting some of the beaded fruit. But we have an iced red berry spray, sold $123. And again, it's got that beautiful beaded detailing to it. And then you can see it paired next to the magnolia leaf and next to the ribbon. Now it does have like an iced finish to it, so you can really work with white. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to waitlist frosted fruit? That spray, I know that one went quick. Let me show you the one she's talking about. That literally went as we were speaking. She's talking about this one right here. This is not going to be restocked. A lot of this will not be restocked because direct export does not carry a lot of overstock, unfortunately. This pick is currently waitlisted, but I have good news for you guys. Tomorrow, and it has to be tomorrow or later tonight, we have one other different pick. It'll be the same price. We have double the quantity, but this is an assortment. So this, there's like a sister to it. So we need to find it, verify it's there, and then upload it to the website. So if you want a beaded fruit pick like this, this will be on the website tonight or tomorrow. But I wouldn't waitlist myself for the other one. Well, now I take it back because you don't know who's gonna check out. You don't know who's gonna check out. That actually brings up a good point. If you are interested in something, but it says it's sold out, you can go ahead and sign up for the wait list, because let's say they're not sold, but they're just taken up in people's carts. You can go in and take it. You can take it. Hey, Tammy, how are you doing tonight? Hey, Annette. I know, I am like all over the place tonight. Basically, we got back from LA, and then I like ran into my house and started uploading this stuff. I'm obsessed with this spray. Okay, it is long, it is strong, it is velvet. And again, kind of like that hard beaded moment. And then you got the pomegranate, the jewel. It all kind of has the same recipe to it. This is chocolate brown. I love the chocolate brown. This one is sold $105, and it matches with a brown jewel magnolia, sold $106. So pretty together. And most of the flowers are all priced around the same point. This is like that hard, rigid flower that we sold out of really quickly in the ice blue last year. I don't know if we're getting the ice blue in time for Christmas, to be honest with you. Some of my stuff is just getting here kind of late in the year. So we'll see, but we have chocolate brown, red, and white for now. But this is what all of the different magnolias look like. So pretty in a tree. And of course, you can still incorporate this into all of your different wreath products. Yes, they match exactly. And in my opinion, you could still use this for fall time too. Allison said she's loving the rich colors this season. Me too, me too. I'm really glad we went with this. And then we do have, I don't have them with me, but I can verify. They look like this. I know this is giving like copper based off my giant ring light right there, but it is a dark brown. When you look at it, it matches the velvet. We have an ornament, a Vickerman brown glitter 4.75 inch ornament that will match these. And I've also got some ribbon here that will match it. I showed these before, but I just kind of want to show bundles tonight because I'm trying to go like shop by your Christmas tree colors. For the magnolias in a swag, you can get away with 2. You can get away with 2 and maybe 3 leaves if you really want to be over the top, but that's what the brown ribbon looks like with it. So pretty. This one's a D. Stevens right here, sold $143. So if you're into brown for Christmas time, even for woodland, or even just to have rich colors in your tree, because the brown is, I like the brown and like the navy blue. We've got you covered. So Jay said, oh, this ribbon. Thank you, Angie. Now, I hope you guys have had a wonderful day so far. I know I literally went out the gate just rambling, talking about fun stuff, probably overwhelming with the fun stuff. Let's talk about some gold. We got some gold pieces here. And I told you this back in December is when I was buying this. I was still pregnant. I took my sister with me, and she made sure that we were gonna go heavy with the metallics, because I told her every year I'm really bad. I don't really incorporate as much metallics into my decorations, so that's why I didn't really purchase as much last year. But I was like, just because I don't use it doesn't mean I shouldn't get it, because gold is absolutely a staple Christmas color because it goes with every single other color under the sun. So this pairs beautifully with the royal blue I'm going to show you, pairs beautifully with even the reds. Jace, I'm so sorry, I have not. Can you send me a text so you can remember me? Or so you can remind me? This one here is sold 102. It's the gold version of that brown leaf spray. It's the same exact type of spray. So if you're curious how they look together, literally side by side. And I love the brown with the gold. Boom, literally the same. I love this in a design because you can really make something pop. And in my opinion, I think for fall time, this will be beautiful too. This matches with its sisters. We got the magnolia, and we also got some poinsettias. So here's the massive magnolia stem again. And I love the center of this one because it actually has some pearls to it, but that is the beautiful gold detailing. And again, people ask this, like, is this the hard? It's the hard, like, encrusted flower. So that's what I mean when I'm calling it like the fanciest Christmas haul ever. It really is, in my opinion, super fancy. Kristen, get the brown, get the brown. I want to see you design with it. And Kristen, actually, I would love to see you design with some metallics too. Kristen is one of the guest coaches in my group, guys. She was in my group when it was on Facebook, and now it's on its own website and app. We will talk about that at the end. I'm not going to squirrel. I should not have opened my mouth in the very beginning. Just hang tight. I'm going to show things by color. We only have like 40 something items to show, and then we could talk about the group. And then I'll probably talk about it again in another live when I'm not squirreling all over the place and super sweaty. Angie, you did not miss the red magnolia. I don't think I showed it yet, but it sold 122. It sold 122. And then this is the matchup. This is a tall spray. I need to fluff it out just so you can see its glory. And again, really, really rigid. I like it. Each one of these is like rock solid. And this is the matching gold spray that goes with it. Boom, sold 103. I don't have as many of these guys. I do have it in a white, and it's just because it is on the more expensive side. So I did try to focus more on 102 versus 103, but you can see they all match together like so. So 102 for the leaf, 103 for the jeweled poinsettia 3 stem, and then for the magnolia, so pretty, sold 104. And this is massive. Like, you do not need all of this at once to make a cluster on your tree. You really just need a couple pieces, and this can be kind of like your big gilded moment. Thank you, Micah. And you know what? I was a little worried because I know these are fancy, but we got these last year in small quantities, and you guys asked me. You were like, hey, we really like those. I'm being gentle with them. We really like those. Make sure when you get them next season, up the quantities a little bit. So I listened as much as I could. And then we also have a gold pomegranate picked. We have this in one other color. We have it in the emerald, but I told you, the beaded fruit's very much in. Jenna, yes! And you know what? This is so fun to refresh a wreath with, this or any of these floral stems, because in my opinion, they're so nice. I'm gonna glue them in some wreaths so we can design together. You don't have to glue them. What you do is you take the actual stem itself, you're very gentle with it, it's so gorgeous. Look at that sapphire, I'll show this one next. And you twist it right here. And you could twist it into your tree like this, then you untwist it for the season, or you can floral wire it. And you guys, these are some of the nicest sprays we're gonna carry all year. And oh, I love the blue and the gold. But yeah, you have pomegranates. So if you want beaded fruit, I know you wanted it in the apples, pears, and all that, which I have more, but we do have it in a stem too. And this is the gold pomegranate pick. I would like to pair that with a bunch of red. The brown one's on wait list, but you know what? Sign up. I promise, sign up, because you never know who's actually gonna check out tonight. That Suzanne brought up a good point, because she was like, should I even sign up for the wait list? Yes, because before I hopped on here, a lot of people had cards, but not a lot of people checked out. Once you start shopping, you only have 2 hours to check out before it automatically moves on to the next person. Let's talk about the husband, navy blue. And you know what? I wish Stacy was on here because Stacy loves blue. Hey, Jackie. Jackie, I know you would love this because Jackie loves the gray one that we had, and the gray one is discontinued. I'm so sad. It's from direct export too. So that same magnolia in other colors is now available for Christmas time. This is sold 108. It's the 24-inch royal blue with the sapphire. So pretty. I did want to show it with the hot ribbon of the other night. We only have 24 rolls of this left. Not doing another velvet restock until September, October. So I'm not even gonna open this, but I am gonna show the color. This is the ribbon that I would pair with it because it's like a sapphire. It's so pretty together. So this is the D. Stevens sold 110. So if your Christmas theme is royal blue, so pretty. And again, you can even pair it with the gold pomegranate pick if you want. Lydia said, I'm living for all of this. That's what it is. It's glam. This is glam. This is glam and this is fun. And I actually think this is convenient because to my knowledge, I think we sold out of the Raz blue berry sprays. I'd have to double check. It was running low when I looked, but now we have it here from direct export. And like I said, very, very, very similar. Maybe a slightly darker color, and off the top of my head, this is actually slightly more iced, to be honest with you, but very similar. So if you like the iced blueberry, we do have that here. This is darker, so let's see what this looks like next to here. This is like a dark blue, where this is more royal, kind of more sapphire is how I would describe that. This is darker, but I still love this for Winter Wonderland. Patricia said, watching from Stonewall, love blue. I love blue for Christmas too. I love blue for Christmas too. And we have some sprays. This one is a laser blue twig spray. It's big. In my opinion, this to me is very much something I would incorporate for my tree topper. I don't normally do a tree topper that's like, but I do like one moment like this. And then you could take, I'm gonna show you in a minute, the magnolia to kind of help kind of center it, right? But this one, I also think would be really fun for like beach. I don't know, I just made sure to pick up blue. But let me show you the matching magnolia because I think that's probably gonna be the hot commodity of the night. And that is sold 109. Do I have those berries in a rose color or red? We do have it in a red. I can show you the number in a bit, but let me quickly show you sold 109. So this is the matching blue magnolia spray. And then the red berry spray, the iced red berry spray is gonna be sold 123. But yeah, this is 109, 123 for the red version of this. And then you can see how it pairs with this guy right here, which might have been 108. Let me just double check. I know our numbers are all over the place. Yeah, so this is 108, 109. And again, you might see these pop into wait list. Just go ahead and sign up because you don't know who's actually gonna check out. Some people had some pretty big carts. And just from experience, I don't think everyone is going to check out. Okay, I love this spray. This is not a new spray. Eons ago, and by eons ago, I mean like less than 2 years ago, I was at Direct Export helping them decorate for the Christmas 2025 show. Yeah, 2025. And this poinsettia, I had 2 of these in a wreath. I had some gingerbread men and we had red and green ribbon. It was probably one of those popular wreaths, and I looked like this when I was just like super sweaty and we had been working all day. And you guys asked me, please get that in your shop. Well, finally, I have it in my shop. I didn't do it last year because I was bad, but I have it now. It's this giant poinsettia, sold 142, and this one is going to make a wreath attachment. It is massive, so I think it's 13-inch diameter approximately. Patricia said that would also go with the blue picks, but I love frost. I think this with Winter Wonderland is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, sold 142 for some gingerbread. Speaking of Winter Wonderland, we could talk about that real quick. Let's talk about, he's still available. Okay guys, we have a massive, just the cutest little polar bear. I only have 4, and I think just because he was really big, but he does have this beautiful wired hat. He's got a little bit of beige going on. We could talk about some Winter Wonderland moments because we have some really cool woodland twig sprays that I think will be really cute with him. This is a really, really big polar bear. I probably would not use him in a wreath because he's that big. I'd probably just let him sit. Thank you, Samantha. She's like, I love that you come on live looking like normal everyday mom. You guys, I'm still like, let's see, he's 5 months old. You guys know if you're a mom, the sweatiness Like my hair, like I wear my hair down, right? But like I was losing my hair here for a bit. So I feel you. I feel you and I see you. But let's talk about some of the twig sprays I would pair this with. My favorite one's this one. This one's like a bundle of 3. There we go. I remember I saw this with Melanie and I was like, oh, because this to me is the easiest way to make your tree look frosted. This is all individual brown branches right here, and it's got a flocked glitter on there, really tall, beautiful for a wreath. You can split this into 3 long pieces, or you can split it into 6 small pieces. Abby's like, I want him so bad. And you know, I don't know, I might do a little table. If there's one left over, I might do a little tablescape with him. He's very, very big. I do have other polar bears coming in probably within the month, much smaller, but he's probably gonna be like, if you want something larger like that, he's probably gonna be the only one. And then we have 138 to match, along with one that I think is a little bit more realistic looking. And it is, I literally just had it. For some reason, oh, here we go. This one's so pretty. All of these are wired individually. All of these are glittered branch. Each one of these is wired. I think, again, so pretty for a tree topper. If you're gonna use this in your design, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different pieces that are that size to add into your design. And again, I just think it'd be really pretty, like with some bears perhaps. Yeah, I love this one. Marcia said, just got here. What's the number of the blue twinkle spray and the blue magnolia? The blue twinkle spray is going to be sold 136 and the magnolia is 109. Currently waitlisted, but sign up for the wait list because if someone doesn't check out, it'll pop into your cart. Okay, so those are some of the iced sprays. What else do I have some, we have a little bit of champagne. Should we talk about the other, let's talk about the other beaded fruits. Because I don't want you guys to think if you didn't get that one pick that you won't get beaded fruit. This is just one shipment of many beaded fruits we're getting in, but I can't restock same SKU is what I'm saying. Because trust me, I was on their website looking for stock photo. There ain't nothing. There's not one, like none of this is on the website. So I'm like, but that's okay. Because we'll make it work. This is a variant and we have it in 2 different colors. We have it in champagne and we have it in red. And I hope I spelled pomegranate correctly because what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna comment sold 140 pair. And it's the cutest little beaded fruit ornament. I wanna do a mini tree in my eventual kitchen, wherever we move next, with just beaded fruit in my kitchen. That's my dream. But we have it in champagne. And then we also have it in sold 140 apple. Nope, that's not an apple. These are 2 pairs. We have an apple. This is 1 pomegranate. Sold 140 pomegranate, and then we do have it in apple, but I have 2 pairs. But we do have an apple. Let me show it to you in red. Marita, this is the blue magnolia. It's currently waitlisted, but sign up because some people have like a lot in their cart and they very well might not check out within 2 hours. Is the red bow. Oh, you know what? If you send me a DM or email info@wreathsbywaldo.com, I can make you a custom listing. It would be listed for $55. I didn't even think about that. That's a tutorial, but we don't have the vintage red anymore. I know, but we have hot red. Okay, now we have it in red, not the pick. Here we go. Sold 126. A lot more of these right here. Make sure I don't miss anything. Did I mention 100 times that I hope you end up in North Carolina? I really appreciate it. We will probably end up there one day, to be honest with you. This next space we're going to, we're probably moving in October. We'll be there 3 years. Sold 126 apple, sold 126 pear, sold 126 pomegranate. And I hope I spelled pomegranate right. If you're on the app, all you have to do is click the button. You don't have to type it. But if you're on Facebook, you're gonna type in 126 pomegranate. I learned today how to spell pomegranate. And I was an English major for a little bit back in college, so. You know, I think if the fruit is that hard to spell, it's maybe not my fault. Maybe not my fault. Let's talk about Winter Wonderland. I picked up a lot in white. And again, this would match beautifully with like the twigs. Let's talk about the white. Oh, I would love to visit Tennessee. I've never been to Tennessee. So for white, we have the typical bejeweled leaf spray. This one here is sold 101. And it is almost like, I would describe it, it's technically called ice pearl. and that is how I would describe this color. It's not a stark Winter Wonderland white, but it's not like, only this part to me is ivory, the beaded portion. It's like a pearl. It's an iced pearl. So that's the color. Real pretty, sold 101 for the leaf. Not so many of these because they're super tall, but sold 101 for the individual poinsettias. 3 different stems, so gorgeous. And look how pretty this would be with the red. Where's my red? I didn't even open the red magnolia, but I think that would be so pretty together. Ice pearl right here. Sold 111 for the taller spray. For the magnolia, which seems to be the hit of the night, sold 112. And again, it's just so gorgeous. Also, if you're gonna put this in your tree, it folds back. This is gonna stay together really nicely for your Christmas decoration. So I don't know, this to me is more like heirloom decor. I would keep this, like, I am gonna have some of this in my tree this year. Either the red or probably the gold. I'm gonna push myself and have some gold with my traditional. But this is the magnolia, sold 112. And we actually have a poinsettia to match it too. This one's a big one. 10-inch diameter. And each one of these little leaves is iced, bejeweled, crusted, wired. You could manipulate these any which way you want. And again, folds so nicely for your Christmas storage for later in the season. Now, do you guys have any requests for combos? For combos that I can put together for you guys in terms of design? Because a lot of these are really nice. Like, I feel a little guilty putting them into wreaths. In my opinion, I recommend you put them into your own wreaths, but that you tie them in just because they are so pretty to me. Let's see how this looks with the winter white. I brought a winter white D. Stevens ribbon just to see. I'm curious. It might be too white. It might be like a stark white. Kristen's like, these are everything. Okay, my honest opinion, too white. IMO. This is a stark winter white. This is more like that iced pearl. Now, do I think you can get away with it? Yes. But, you know, if you want me to be a little picky, that's what I would say. Kristen had a blue Wonderland request. Kristen, I have to do a Wonderland tea party in September. Let's talk. And then Julie said, can you do 1 or 2 of the flowers in a wreath? In a wreath, probably 3. Truthfully, because like in a wreath, they're 8 inches, right? You can do 2 big ones, but they're only 8 inches. So I would do 1, 2, 3 and treat them like large ornaments and then have like a big bow, maybe add in your beaded fruit picks. That's how I would add them together. But this is all of the white. Hunter green and white. I love that. Okay, so that's the white collection right there. I added as much as I could, again, in colors that I don't have. And I know he's waitlisted, but I do feel like the blue kind of just goes with everything. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, I have, speaking of green, we have a sage green. And this sage green, it's not the same. It's more of a fabric. It's a velvet. Still super pretty. Each one of these is wired. And because of that, the price is much different because it's not like that hard ice, but it's still so super gorgeous. You still get the crazy strong stem. Still would feel guilty about gluing this into a wreath, to be honest with you. But we did carry some sage green. We got the magnolia. And then we have the leaf. The matching leaf. This is sold 117. So pretty. And honestly, I like this with the brown, I'm thinking. Thanks, Sherry. Sage green and brown, I think is real pretty. And then we have one more flower. We have sold 115, sage green poinsettia. Now, tomorrow, to my knowledge, probably no live. I'm very excited, but it's family day at Luke's work. So I'm probably not gonna be live, but I'm gonna try to do a pre-recorded tutorial for you guys tonight. It would show at the same time on the app. So if you have our app, you'll get notified. But I can do something with these designs right here and have like a pre-recorded, I'm thinking like a Williamsburg tutorial for you guys. Suzanne said, I forgot about your tricky cart. Oh no. I'm so sorry. People have found a way around that. Woodland tree. You can definitely do a woodland tree with this. Absolutely. This is what all 3 of them look like. So 115 poinsettia, 116 magnolia, 117 for the leaf. Massive. And you could just have, I would do probably 2 or 3 leaves, but this is a swag kit right here. Swag kit. How about the white pearl? and sage. I think that is super gorgeous. Because this, like I said, it's a little bit more, it's not a stark white. So I really love that together. And even paired maybe with the twig. Yeah, we could do something elegant tonight. Sage and brown would look nice for a fancy autumn tablescape. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. This chew, I know we also have something very similar from Raz, but I don't know numbers. But we have it here. This is sold 121, and it's a gorgeous, every single part of this. We described this as like the red ruby slipper. We do have at least 24 more of the red poinsettias right here. Hi, Lily. How are you doing? Krista said that's what she's doing. Sage, green, pearl, and a pop of gold. That is so pretty. Speaking of green, let's talk a little bit about green. I've got a couple different, these are different. Emerald. We're gonna talk emerald. This is actually a wired flower. Sorry, let's go to the ribbon flower. This is sold 130. Every single part of this is wired. It's just a really pretty velvet ribbon flower. And again, this is really fun for a centerpiece, but I do like this in a tree as well, especially the ball pick, because this kind of takes up like what a ball cluster would look like. Same exact velvet finish. It almost has like, it's like a midnight green. So if you pick up the midnight green Vickerman ball, very same almost blue undertone to it. And then I wanted to see, what does it look like with Sold 131, our emerald green ribbon from D. Stevens. It might be a little too bright. Yes, in my opinion. Gorgeous for Christmas time, but this is more of like a midnight emerald. This is a true emerald. Now, you need this true emerald in your arsenal though, because this is perfect for Christmas time. But I did want to show these two together. And then I told you we have that pomegranate pick in a couple different colors. So I've got it here, Sold 132 in the green. So I do think this with the gold, we have it red, green, and gold. That's what it looks like with the gold. And then, oh, this is where I've been putting all the red. I tried to separate it, but there we go. These are the three different colors that we have. Now, I think I got what did I get the least of? I might have gotten the least of the green, because I was thinking the red and the gold are probably the most traditional, like on a green wreath, but that's what I was thinking right there. Okay, we have some metallics left. We have some platinums, which I'm really bad about carrying platinum, so I'm very excited. This is all thanks to Melanie, so if you like platinum, you can thank Melanie. A couple different sprays. We've got the beautiful leaf spray that I was showing earlier, because we have this in red and we have it in sage green. And here it is in a beautiful platinum. We do have the polar bears. They're on our website as we speak. They might be in someone's cart right now, but sign up for the wait list because you don't know who's going to check out. 118 for the platinum spray. And then we have a fancier version. This is like a really fancy version. This is almost like a holly leaf. It is a holly leaf. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different leaves. You get 3 different really nice sprigs out of this. So if you're a wreath designer, in my opinion, I go for more something like this, where this is so gorgeous in a tree. Now you can split these all off individually too, which I think would be pretty. You're getting the blue to add to your peacock tree. I think that is so pretty. And especially if you pair it with some of the greens. I think the greens would be really pretty. Like this ribbon with the midnight, let me just pull it up. I know we keep talking about. This is 108, I think, or 109. That to me is like really rich together. Thank you, Lashana. So yeah, we got some platinum. And you guys, do I have it in here with me? Am I a ding dong? You guys, platinum, and I got a mesh. Let me show you. The color combo that I will pursue this year. And you guys know I'm kind of obsessed with this color. Platinum and burgundy. So pretty together. And of course, burgundy and gold always go together, but I love it with the platinum. So we got that guy. Do I have a platinum flower? Right now, no platinum flower, unfortunately. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything for you. I did separate it by color, so my first instinct is no platinum flower yet. This is most of my direct export order. And how they've been shipping things to me is once my full quantity is available, they've been shipping it. So that's why I'm inclined to say no restocks, but there might be more platinum coming in. And certainly more ornaments. The number for the emerald green ribbon is sold 131. And I know I need to pop this into a couple bow boxes. I do have a white flower, the white pearl flower, icy pearl, sorry, I keep mispronouncing it. It's sold 112. Sold 112 for the magnolia, but we also have it in a slightly larger poinsettia in 113. No worries, Allison. Love this ribbon. Okay, I think that was a lot of it. I know I've been all over the place. Okay, I'm gonna stay because we need to talk about the group, because I opened my mouth about the group and then I got so distracted and I moved on. My private group is now open. It's open on a website, but you do have the opportunity to open it on an app as well. So if you want to join my private group, there's a couple fun perks that go with the private group. So it's called WaldoHolidayClub.com. I do a weekly pre-recorded tutorial in there. So we have done a ton of different tablescapes, garlands, mantles. We have 10 tutorials in there right now, pre-recorded. So if you join today, you're gonna get access to 10 tutorials, full length, me yapping and talking about design. From mostly, we have one summer design, but it's mostly fall, Halloween, Christmas right now. We also get a weekly tutorial from Kristen with the Wreath Lane, and that's always been like that, even in my Facebook group. And we have like members only coupons. So what makes it different from my old group is that, one, it's less expensive. It's $29 a month instead of $32, but no longer flat 20. It's gonna like ebb and flow depending on the season. And I'm gonna keep it interesting. And if there is, I can show you the smaller blue berry spray. I didn't even show it, I missed it. If you're a part of my old group, then you might already be in this new group because I shared it with the old members at first. I don't want to say old members, the original members at first. Let me go to the spray. Where'd it go? It's a blueberry spray. Yeah, Kristen has some fun things planned. Here we go. This is sold 135. Okay, 7 left at this time. This is a bright blue. And like this, if you're asking me, does this go with this? No. No. But this one's fun. It's like a hot blue, that's for sure. Bright and vibrant. And the stem is white, which is nice. What was I gonna say? Oh, anytime there's like seasonal clear outs, that'll go to the group first. It's just kind of how like we have like a VIP tier essentially. But we will talk more about it in a future live. I just kind of wanted to get the ball rolling and just let you guys know that it is open right now. And if you have any immediate feedback, I'd love to hear it. Once you go to WaldoHolidayClub.com, it's gonna say sign up. Yeah, I can hold the ribbon with it. It's gonna say sign up, and then you're gonna sign up from there, make a login. And then from the login, you can actually go to the Circle app, which is a blue app, blue with a C. And then you can use those same logins. And essentially, it's a Waldo Holiday Club app. Now, eventually, it will literally be called Waldo Holiday Club. So we'll talk more about this in a bit. Candace, same email, but send me an email tonight when you join so that I can retroactively fix your Substack for you. Yes, because I did that with a bunch of different members. So this one is the Snowberry Spray in blue. And then the Royal Blue Ribbon. We had like 20 something left when I showed it earlier. Let's see. We have 9 left. We're not able to get any more of this until Vickerman gets here in September, October. It might be October, but sold 110 right here. The private group is called WaldoHolidayClub.com. WaldoHolidayClub.com. It'll prompt you to sign up. You can sign up from there, and then you'll have access. You just need to remember your username and password. And whenever you're on your phone or on your iPad, it'll have like a little icon that pops up. It'll say join the Circle app or download the Circle app. Download that app. Use the same login, and I'm telling you guys, it'll be so much easier to come and go as you please, because that was kind of one of the biggest problems I had with the original one for me, was keeping track with, because of course you have like a certain PayPal email, and then you have like a certain Facebook name, and all this is no longer that hard. I really appreciate that about this new website. Marion, there is a discount in the group right now, but it's a varying discount. So sometimes it'll be like a really fun buy one, get one free deal, like different fun things like that to keep it really interesting in the group. But it will be something constant. So I will say that. Now, if you're a part of my newsletter, that does mean that my newsletter email list coupons, they're going to go to the group first. So, there is going to be times where both can have the coupons. But of course, if people are in the VIP group, they're gonna get first dibs there. Hey, Logan. Still doing the Substack. Thank you, Suzanne. I'm still doing that, and those tutorials are separate. So it kind of depends on like which content you want. In my opinion, the VIP group, you're gonna have access to a lot more deals. I put a notification in the group before we even started this live that allowed people to put it in their carts that this stuff was uploaded. So a lot of group members kind of saw this first right before the live. And that's how we intend to keep it. Yes, Diana, it's a subscription group. It's $29 a month. And then you can come and go as you please. And the second you join, you have access to our entire video catalog. So there's not gonna be like a monthly, there used to be like a monthly password, access to the entire catalog. So as time goes on, you're gonna have a lot of content to go in and see. I don't have any 4-inch blue. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm working on it as much as possible. Most of our velvets are just, they're gonna be coming late September, early October. And that's from all of my vendors. So it's just been kind of a hard year with, believe it or not, like there's been some horrible flooding in a lot of the areas where we're receiving this ribbon. So of course, I mean, if there's flooding, it's really hard to get ribbon onto a container, onto a ship out to the United States. So the VIP group, it's called WaldoHolidayClub.com. And tomorrow I will have like a Facebook post that just outlines everything. I just decided to word vomit today and I was like, new stuff, WaldoHolidayClub.com. I'm sorry, I know it's probably all over the place. But I promise you, it's gonna be really fun. We got 10 tutorials in there right now. We're gonna upload a couple more tonight from Kristen, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I don't know. I have so much stuff to play with now, so we can do something kind of cool, and I'm back home for the foreseeable future, probably until Burlap and Bling's retreat, guys. I'm gonna be home, so I'm ready to grind. Cheryl, to join, just type in WaldoHolidayClub.com, and then it'll prompt you to sign up. So it'll say sign up with your email, you can sign up with your phone, Gmail, username, whichever you like. And again, I had Luke test it out. He was able to leave the group within 1 minute. So it's easy, it's easy. And eventually there will be a Waldo Holiday Club app, probably next month at best. I'm gonna press notify anyways because I'm on a timer. Okay, Melanie. What are you notifying me for? That's my sister, because I'm live. My sister that got me working on this right here. Let's see, am I getting any 6-inch velvet ribbons? I'm not getting any 6-inch velvet ribbons, but Burlap and Bling has some. Betty, once a week, minimum. So that is like for sure with my baby and new lifestyle. I'm like, okay, we could do that. But if there's anything extra, it'll always go to the group first, like before. Amira's going to the retreat. She got a ticket yesterday on your birthday. I'm excited to meet you. I know, so I think that's the next time I'm leaving town, so very excited for that. So if you're in Florida and if you're going to the Burlap and Bling Decor retreat, I'll be there. I'm very excited to meet you guys. No copper ball ornaments, just brown right now. Thanks, Aliva, let me know your thoughts. Let me know. I'm open to feedback. So like you guys, if you want to email me and say, hey, fix this, I would like to see this. It's very much like in a beta mode. It was more so in a beta mode last week with the original group members. But we're changing things. And what I like about it is you get notified. So I had issues with people not seeing, even though you were paying for the group, not seeing things if you're not turning on notifications. So this way you have notifications via email and in the app if you want that on the app. Is the blue laser twig? I missed the, thank you, Marion. Thank you, Diana and Aliva. I think you were asking about this spray, but I can show it to you. Now this blue, it's very much like, almost like borderline periwinkle. This one is super, super bright, sold $135. This one's like royal hot blue. But in my opinion, both of these do not match the flower. Everyone's beloved sold $109. See how they're like 3 different blues? Like you can maybe get away with these 2 together, but not with all 3 in my opinion. Yes, I can show the champagne ball spray. I'm a ding dong. I guess I didn't really show everything, but I have most of everything on here. Where'd it go? It's a big ball spray. Sold $141. So again, a tree topper type spray in my opinion. And then yes, you can split this into 3 separate pieces. We also have a champagne, no, it's more of a platinum, but we have one with jingle bells on it too. And that's the one that I used in my Nutcracker Rocking Horse centerpiece. But we do have this champagne ball spray too. You're welcome, Sherry. Can I show the mixed beaded fruit spray? The one that's on wait list or the one coming tomorrow? This is the one coming tomorrow. So similar. Literally so similar to the one that immediately sold out, which was this one. So this one is the one that sold out because it has the pomegranate. And then this is the one that we're uploading tomorrow. And there's one other variant to it. But you can see, they're gonna be the same price. I just didn't want to, put wrong quantities. Thank you, Patricia. She says, been fun. Gonna sign off for now. Love the new supplies. Looking forward to seeing new designs. Thank you, Patricia. Thanks for being here. Question for you, when you're talking about using 2 of the flowers and 3 of the magnolia leaves, were you talking about 3 stems with the 3 magnolia leaves or literally just 2 flowers with 3 leaves? Thank you for asking. I am talking about using, and I wonder how many of the red do we have left? Let's see. Red magnolia. Okay, so we have 5 of these. And I do think I have different versions of this coming in because I ordered a lot of red for Christmas time. So for a wreath, I would use 3 of these types of flowers. So the big crusted jeweled flowers, I would use 3 for a wreath. If it's a swag, you only need 2. I promise you only need 2. And then you can get away with 3 of the matching magnolia leaves. Let me go to my website real quick because I wonder, let me type in red. What do we got here? Or let me just make this easier. Let me go to the what's new. I hope you guys are having a great Monday. Thursday. There you go. That's how I'm just letting you know. So let me talk about the little story real quick. I'm trying to find, okay, so I've only got the magnolia on here. But you would want 3 leaves, whether it's for a swag or for a wreath. You're gonna want an extra flower though for a wreath versus a swag. No, Kristen, the champagne ball spray is this one right here. What happened this week as to why I'm so sleep deprived and all over the place and kind of sweaty and gross. I've had an amazing time raising my son. But what happened was I went down to Los Angeles to hang out with my in-laws. My mother-in-law, she got bit by the cat. Very skittish. He was under the couch and she was trying to reach for him and he got scared. He's a great cat. He just got scared. He bit her. It got infected. She was in the hospital for like almost 4 days, guys. So anyways, that is kind of like a big reason too why we were like kind of MIA for a bit, because I was helping take care of the house, the baby, taking care of her. So that's what happened. But yeah, thank you, Kristen. I can show the bird. Yes. Thank you, Julie, for keeping me honest. He's cute. And he's not a cardinal. I like him for fall time. Honestly, we're not done with fall, but he's got the cutest little brown elements to him right there. And he does have a clip. So it's very, very convenient. If you want to put him on your ribbon, clip him on your, well, he's clipped to the tag here. Clip him onto your tree. Very, very easy. She is okay now. Thank you so much. Monday, please don't Groundhog Day me. Caroline, do me a favor. I'm about to hop off right now, pretty much, because we pretty much went through and showed everything. Keep your card open. Let me see if I'm able to, do you have PayPal? Because what I can do is, she's having issues with the app. I can check you out, and then you could just PayPal, and we can do that. But send me an email, so I have your email, info@wreathsbywaldo.com, and we can work through this. Because I actually don't have to do anything, info@wreathsbywaldo.com. I don't have to do anything right now after this, so I can help. My brother-in-law got bit by his cat and ended up in the hospital too. Oh my gosh, that's so scary. Oh my gosh, and now I'm frozen. Okay, I'm still here barely. Okay. Yes, Caroline, I'll work with you right now. Okay, so I have refreshed. I went through, we showed off all this amazing stuff. Free shipping on orders above $125 after discount and before taxes. I will see you guys maybe pre-recorded tomorrow, but certainly after that, you can expect a lot of lives because I'm going to be in town for the foreseeable future. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I can't wait to see you again soon. Bye.